What's up, YouTube? I'm back. Haven't done a YouTube video in quite a while. Apparently, you guys must love Sex Game. Dominatrix is sex teacher versus pickup artist and dating coaches for men and women. Y'all must really love that video, because that video is like 40 plus views. And I predict by the end of the week, I predict next Friday coming up, it probably might break between 45 to 50 views. And eventually will come back with a highly anticipated sequel, but it'll probably be under another name, under another title. Because I always have to be very creative on YouTube. Now, this one's going to be one of those more fun, enjoyable YouTube videos. Promise you, in this video, there probably won't be too much sexual intercourse to be talking about, because sometimes I want to give men and women a break from that, because sometimes people might watch this channel and go, is that all you can talk about? Can't you talk about something that's outside the box? Can you talk about something that's fun in creating? And guess what? I always find something fun and creative to talk about. So today, I'm going to be talking about 7 of my favorite fruits. What YouTuber do you know makes YouTube videos and talks about their favorite fruits? Now, I've done it with video games, which I got a video coming up for that. So, for guys that love video games, I'm going to make one called Video Games That Should Be Made Into Movies and Television Shows. I did ask my co-worker at my job like about 3 weeks ago before all this stuff popped off. So, that's a video. If you guys love the hell out of video games, that's a video you might want to watch. This video is for men and for women. This one's going to be called Sex Game 7 Fruits I Like. Trust me, there's only like 7 fruits. I mean, there is probably actually 8 that I like, but I'm going to go with 7 of them because it just feels better when you use the number 7. I mean, I could say 8, but it just don't feel like... Because if I had to think of an 8th fruit, it would be a bonus. So I'll probably make the number 8 one called the mystery fruit. You'd be surprised. Alright, now, this one I decided to make super creative, so I'm going to go out of order with this. I'm going to start with pineapple. Now, as a kid, I just loved pineapple. It had this powerful taste that when you taste this made you feel like you were in heaven. Like, this made you feel like you were either in heaven or outer space. I mean, the only problem that I had with pineapple was that I was allergic to it. I loved the hell out of pineapple. I mean, my mom had to keep the pineapple away from me because when I came home from school, the first thing I wanted to go straight to in the kitchen was pineapple. Pineapple ice cream, pineapple. If you had pineapple pizza, which they call Hawaiian pizza, I would just go insane for pineapple. And my mom was like, oh, no, you can't have no pineapple because it breaks you out. Your skin breaks out in hives. And it wasn't until like 10 years later, when I was like 23, 24 years old, for reasons explained or not explained, I was able to eat pineapple without breaking out in the hives. And I think my dad kind of made this comment like, I think you can eat pineapple in small volumes, not in big volumes. I think I ate it for like about maybe, say from 2007 to like maybe 2010, maybe 2011, I would just eat pineapple. I stopped like around 2012, 2013, because when I was going to the dentist, they were saying that the pineapple has acid in it, and it can kind of like damage your teeth, so I had to like, again, okay, I finally got one bad thing, only to run into another bad thing, and again, I had to sacrifice not eating my favorite fruit. Every now and then I would touch some pineapple and, stay away from it, but it was one of my favorite fruits as a kid, and it's still, to this very day, is one of my favorite fruits. So I love the hell out of pineapple. Alright, coming in at number 6 is black cherries. This is actually really my dad's favorite type of fruit. Black cherries, and which will come up at number 5 pretty soon. Black cherries is another fruit, since I could not have pineapple, I started messing with black cherries because my dad always ate black cherries. Every time he went to Detroit or he went out of town or whatever he went to, he would come back with a big bag full of black cherries. And sometimes he would come back with 2 bags. And he would always try to get the ones that were fresh right off the truck, and every now and then you get one that's spoiled or doesn't taste good. And what I loved about black cherries is that it had this wine taste to it. Like if you were to take these cherries and turn this into a wine, that's how black cherries would taste, as if it was wine. And guess what? Every time he buys black cherries, which he ain't been buying them lately, but every now and then he would buy them, and I would have the same obsession. Black cherry soda, I would start drinking it, and next thing you know, my mom would come back from the store, and my mom would buy a can full of black cherry because I was obsessed with black cherry. The reason why I did that was because all the good flavors would get taken, so I would just focus on black cherry. So that fruit is because my dad liked it. I apologize. We got the LAPD police helicopter above us because they got to make sure everyone follows the rules of curfew. So I apologize, it's not the best location. I did promise you in future YouTube videos I would try to go out to location, which that might be 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks away, when everything calms down and they get a lid on it and they find, a nice way to resolve this. Then we'll go to the Grove. Venice Beach is off limits because you got to have a film permit. And when all the money that I get, and I probably might actually do that. I have to come up with a video for it though. But black cherry was the fruit that I would get if I couldn't eat pineapple. And to this day, I still eat black cherries. Coming in at number 5, cherries. This is also another fruit that my dad would buy. He would always buy cherries and black cherries together. I don't know why. He would just buy them together. And when he buy them, I would go ahead and eat them. And sometimes I would actually wait until he went to work at the post office and start grubbing on either black cherries or red cherries. And my mom would say, those are your daddy's fruits, right? And I go, well, all the apples and oranges is gone. Why not throw down on these fruits? And he would come home and go, who eating my black cherries? Who eating my cherries? And I'm about to tell you right now, fellas, if you really want to charm the hell out of a girl, black cherries and cherries are your best bet, okay? Pickup artists and dating coaches ain't got nothing on me when it comes to these content videos. They talk about red pill. I'm the one who's dropping some real red pill. Your average YouTubers don't even know this information. Some of them claim like they know information, but they don't. I'm giving you the real of the real. So if you really want to charm the hell out of a girl, dogs, cats, black cherries, and coming in at number 4, grapes. Now, this is a fruit that I just love from the very beginning. It's like when you taste grapes, all your problems are gone. You don't worry about anything. Nothing seems to matter. Nothing on television, nothing in the movies, nothing at the park. It's like this is the fruit that gets you to calm down. And I guess I call grapes the fruit of hope. You start to hope for stuff. I mean, I'm just trying to tell you that when I get the taste from grapes, it's like everything's going to be okay. So it's one of my favorite fruits. Coming in at number 3, strawberries. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, strawberries is one of my mom's favorite fruits. Because whenever my mom went on road trips, same thing, she'd come back with strawberries. See, my mom was a little similar to my dad. My mom came with the grapes, the strawberries. My dad came with the black cherries and the cherries, and every now and then they would come in with the pineapple. But my mom loved strawberries, and guess what? Whenever my mom didn't finish the strawberries, I would sneak in the kitchen and I couldn't help myself to the strawberries. Once again, I'm about to put you guys up on some game, okay? Women like cherries, black cherries, grapes, but the one fruit that drives all women happy, strawberries. You cannot go wrong with strawberries. This is universal. You holler at a black woman, a white woman, a Mexican woman. Well, actually, let me say that. Mamacita, sexy Latina, the Asian, the Indian chicks, and you get you some strawberries, you can't go wrong. And if you mix it with some chocolate, oh, you really gonna be their best friend forever. I'm just trying to put you guys up on some information that's helpful. Strawberries. Now, the origination of strawberries are from Texas, okay? Now, grapes is like a tropical fruit. Pineapple is a tropical fruit. Cherries and black cherries, I think there might be something that comes from farm, but they also could possibly be tropical fruits. Coming in at number 2, oranges. Now, you all know this for a fact. This ain't no secret or surprise. Oranges come from Florida. How do you think we get orange juice? Now, there's a difference between oranges and tangerines. Tangerines are like real small, but they taste real good, and they spoil very fast if you leave out in open air. They spoil. You know, oranges, it's like when you open an orange gives you this feeling that you can do anything. Like you can sit down, and same thing with an orange. You can turn that into orange juice and it helps your immune system. Like it really does. Like if you get sick, you'll notice people will drink orange juice and some soup and that's it. That seems like the medicine fruit. That's what I call orange, the medicine fruit. And sometimes my dad would laugh at me and say, it ain't the medicine fruit. And I say it's the medicine fruit because every time somebody gets sick, I always see somebody with some soup and some orange juice and some crackers. So that's what oranges is good for. Now coming in at number 1, numero uno, apples. They're from Washington. Now, an apple I would call the tree of light because when you eat the apple, it's like the gateway to your soul. The minute you bite into an apple and you taste the juice, you could feel the energy throughout your whole body. Of course, apple does help with your immune system just like orange juice, and it also prevent you from getting obesity because it has antioxidants. And just like orange juice, you can turn it into apple juice. Now, me, I am a nut when it comes to apple juice. My dad buy apple juice, and guess what? Probably a week or two, he'll be buying another can of apple juice and be like, man, you keep smoking up all the apple juice. What's going on? Because I like apple juice. Now, these are the 7 fruits that I like. Now, this one, mystery number 8. What is mystery number 8? It's between watermelon and blueberries. And I decided I'm going to go with blueberries. Because blueberries is one of those fruits that when no one least expects it, they can put a smile on people's face. Watermelon makes you run to the restroom. It's just no other way to put it. I like watermelon, but it makes you run to the restroom too much. So, as a bonus, you got 8 of my favorite fruits. Now, this was supposed to be one of those fun, exciting, enjoyable types of videos, because everyone keeps talking about, the accident, and I'm like, look, I have a life, you have a life, and sometimes you want some fun and entertainment, and this is supposed to be one of those enjoyable, kickback type of videos. I mean, with an apple, the reason why I put apple at number 1 is because it takes me back to when I was a little kid. It takes us back to when we're little kids. You don't worry about homework. You don't worry about classwork, no assignments, no finals, no exams. You don't worry about the doctor or the dentist. You didn't worry about relationships when you was a kid. And to me, when you eat an apple is a representation to when you was a little kid. You didn't have to focus on many things in life. So those are my fruits. Now if I make another video, that might be the highly anticipated sequel to the one that broke 40 plus views. That one might be a creative video. That also might be age appropriate, or that might be age restricted. It all depends on how I name the title, because you know how YouTube gets when I make these types of videos. Certain videos are okay and certain videos are not appropriate. This is for men and women. In fact, this might be the only YouTube video, period, that anyone can watch because it's talking about fruit. So I might put this on this channel and then I might put it on my reserve channel. But the next video, that's for adults only. So don't be sneaking up at midnight trying to watch my videos because your grandfather or grandmother might catch you watching these videos and they'll be very angry and furious with you. And then they'll be angry and furious with me too because I'm giving you information that you're not supposed to find out until you graduate from high school and college. They would rather wait until you're 25 or 30 years old to learn this information. But this is a fun, enjoyable video because it's a good, fun Saturday. Try to make the most of it.